So Rory, he's a Chelsea fan. It was anything but magic for his side tonight. Hello, Rory.
Hi, lads. Good afternoon, or good evening, I should say.
Hello, Rory. Good evening. I suppose it feels like the afternoon. You've just lost track of time after that.
You know what it's like. I've been waiting half an hour. I'm absolutely stunned. All I can say is that the Chelsea football team, the 11 that take the field, for me, they mirror image the manager. He's on the line, and we will lose. I'm watching it on Sky Sports, obviously. We're losing 2-0, and I've got a picture of him with his arms folded, and Brendan Rodgers with his arms folded. And I'm thinking, who's losing 2-0 here? We're losing 2-0. He should be encouraging those players to get out of whatever dreamland they're in and do something. They were absolutely useless. This thing, I've got this thing with Sam on your line, Sam Atface, about what's his name, Mason Mount. He keeps going on about how great this Mason Mount is. Mason Mount is good for your stats. He was brilliant against Fulham, but they only had 10 men. He played well tonight, but he has not got the X factor. If he went on the transfer market alongside Foden, Grealish and Maddison tonight, he'd be fourth choice every single time. He doesn't... I know, don't get it wrong, I know Chelsea are not playing great and he's trying his best, but Mason Mount is just a trial. He will always be a 6 or 7 out of 10.
I think he's got a bit more quality. To be fair to him, he's got a bit harsh. He's got a bit more quality than that. No. I think you've got bigger problems. If you look at Kovacic inside him, when you saw that team, Roy, the 4-3-3, surely as a Chelsea fan, you looked at that and you thought that midfield is nowhere near strong enough. Nowhere near.
I have said all along that for the moment, he knows his back five is, but for the moment, he has got to play Kante and Jorginho for the solidity in the middle of the park.
We all agree with that. 4-2-3-1. We all agree with that, apart from the manager.
But Sam Matterface says, "Oh, you've got to play Mason Mount." Then no, Mason Mount can play up. He can play in the three, but you need two solid midfield players. And at the moment, the only two solid midfield players we've got are Kante and Jorginho. You've got to play. They've got to play Drew up front. You can't play Tammy Abraham. You can't play a youngster in a team that's playing badly and expect him to lead the line. It doesn't happen.
Right.
In or out, Rory? Frank?
Right.
So yes or no question?
I don't understand, Rory. I don't understand how you can say everything you've said about how appalling your side are, and the only reason you don't want him out, the only reason is because his name is Frank Lampard.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm going to say is that it will hurt me to say that he needs to go, but I think he needs to go because I think Perry said it.
Rory, say it.
No, he needs to go because I think Perry said it earlier on. The Chelsea players, for some reason or not
having him.
They're not having him.
No,
they're not. You could play Saturday morning football. You could play semi-pro. You could play pro. You can look at a game and think. And I've looked at Chelsea and I think he's not giving them any instructions, or they're not taking instruction. It goes up at half time with 2-0 down. He doesn't make any changes, and then when he makes the changes, he brings off the obvious.
Yeah, and also it's like for like as well.